Well, hello, Taurus, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your weekly tarot reading for December 1st through the 7th, 2025. And this week, we have a full moon in Gemini happening on the 4th, and we are out of Mercury retrograde. So let's take a look and see what the cards are indicating for you for this first week in December. Let's just jump in. All right, Taurus. What crystal is being suggestive for you for the week? What crystal for Taurus? Azurite. Deep emotional healing. Your heart is ready to heal from past experiences, and you are willing to devote time and energy towards therapeutic care. You might have a deep emotional wound that you need to attend to. The Azurite crystal is excellent to meditate with, this crystal is excellent for enhancing your intuition and your communication. So it is a beautiful blue crystal, specifically known for its healing properties. So if you are still healing from something that hit you really hard emotionally, this is a good crystal to have for the week. There's an indication that you are, for some Taurus individuals, that you are still healing from some experience, something that happened recently. There's an emotional wound that needs to be closed. All right, let's take a look at the oracle message for Taurus, please. What's coming through? Message for Taurus. All right. Accepting mediocrity. You are worthy of a life that excites and fulfills you. Settling for mediocrity is a quiet resignation that weakens your spirit. Refuse to compromise on what brings you joy and purpose. That could be because of a deep emotional wound right now that everything's been kind of mundane, you might say. So your oracle message is not compromising on what brings you joy and purpose. It might actually help with this emotional healing. All right, let's take a look at what the tarot has to say for you, Taurus. Messages and guidance for Taurus, please. What's coming through? What are the messages for Taurus, please? What does Taurus need to hear? We have the Knight of Cups. Well, the Knights are all about movement and change. So I'm really tying that into your message here, your oracle messages, where the Knight of Cups can be in regards to what you desire. You might be still hurting from, a deep emotional experience. You might be healing, which doesn't make you want to go out and celebrate or have fun. But there is a desire here. And for some of you, this is new love coming in. And that could be why we're talking about this deep emotional healing, something to do with maybe a past experience that you had. But there's movement here. The Knights bring in movement and change. So there could be someone that's coming in that you meet. If you're single, Taurus, and you're looking for love, or maybe if you're not looking for love because of a past experience, this can be someone quite special coming in. We have the Wheel of Fortune, and it's telling you the wheel's turning in your favor. This is good luck, good fortune. It isn't always about money. You can be fortunate in other ways. The wheel's turning in regards to healing these deep emotional wounds. Whatever helps. With the Strength card coming in, and that's 2 major arcana cards now, this is about patience. And it's tied to this healing process. It takes time. We have the major arcana card, the Hanged Man. Wow. Whatever you desire, you've got 3 major arcana cards right here in regards to change coming in. It can be a life event. It can be a turning point, a breakthrough, a spiritual awakening. The Hanged Man can be that spiritual awakening because you're looking at things from a different point of view. The glow around his head is his crown chakra, his connection to spirit source. It's a voluntary choice that he's looking at things from a different point of view. So let's clarify what we have here. But 3 major arcana cards can indicate some serious change coming in. And your anchor card is the Knight of Cups. So can be new love coming in. It can be enhancing your intuition, your spiritual gifts. It certainly could be your desire. But whatever it is, we've got the Emperor here, another major arcana card about moving forward and taking action. So if you have deep emotional wounds, it's about get going, get that therapeutic, care to help you get through that. There's an indication here, Taurus, you're not meant to have a life of mediocrity. You need to get out there. You're worthy of excitement and whatever brings you joy and purpose. And that might be put on hold right now if you're trying to heal from maybe a past experience. So this is about taking action here. The wheel is moving. It's turning in your favor. There is celebration, and this canopy can act as like what you see on the World card, where you're stepping through this portal. You're leaving the past in the past now and moving on to new beginnings. So it is one of celebration. You could also be attending a wedding or some kind of an event or celebration where that kind of changes everything up for you. And the Strength card is about patience, and we've got Temperance. And Temperance is reminding you to take it slow, do things in moderation. It is about integrating, new things back into your life, but do it with care. Do it in moderation. Don't rush. Just don't rush. And the Hanged Man. And we have Justice. Things will work out as they were meant to be. Okay. Let's see what else is coming out for you, Taurus. Oh, got the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. If you want to get back to feeling like your old self, that could be possibly a wish. That's the first one that was coming through, is that some of you want to feel like your old self again. That certainly could be the case. There's something, it can be this event or party or gathering, what this is talking about here. Don't compromise on what, makes you happy, possibly because you have deep emotional healing going on. It's about getting your wish here. Maybe going, being able to feel like your old self again. Yeah, put an end to what has been holding you back. And we have the Two of Pentacles. Okay. It's been a rough ride. Look at this. It has been a rough ride. So this Nine of Pentacles, nines are all about reflection, review, it can be for some of you, you're getting your wish. For others, you're putting your intentions out there so that you get your wish. Let's clarify a little bit more. But the Justice card coming out here is an indication that things will work out as they were meant to be. I do see it, with the wheel, I see it turning in your favor. Look at this. Happiness, joy. You want to feel like your old self again, where you can laugh and be happy. I keep picking that up. So some Taurus individuals want to get back to the point where they feel normal again. There's because of this deep emotional upset and healing that is taking place. With the Death card showing up, that is putting an end. That is coming to a conclusion. We've got the Queen of Cups. So definitely how you feel. Look at how big that cup is, what you desire. So you're putting an end to what I feel is how you've been operating, how you've been feeling. You want to get back to this 10 of Cups energy of happiness and joy, family, friends, having fun. 2 of Pentacles. And we have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands can be an Aries, a Leo individual, possibly helping you out, giving you some advice in regards to getting things back into balance. It can be who you go to for therapeutic care as well. All right, what else do we have coming through for Taurus? You have a decision to make, 2 of Swords. And that is the Death card coming in if you're going to end this mediocrity. Oh, look at, yeah, with the 4 of Cups, this is the state of how you are, kind of caught up in a state of apathy. Not diminishing your emotional healing, but this is kind of, it can be boredom for some Taurus individuals. You want to snap out of it. So there's some kind of decision you're going to be making. And I feel for some of you, you're going to take a trip. That's always helped you out before. You might take a little weekend trip somewhere. And the 4 of Cups, definitely to snap you out of this fog, you might say, of how you're feeling. Now, there is divine guidance coming in. There's divine timing happening here. But I feel that, wow, with the 9 of Swords, you're on like this hamster wheel of thinking about it, of how you feel. Tired of how you feel. I get it. This all stems for the Taurus individuals. It really, the reading is about if you have a deep emotional healing going on. It could be as recent as the recent, something could have happened on the Thanksgiving holiday. Disagreements. It can be, somebody breaking up with you in regards to relationships. It can be grief for someone who has maybe passed on. And so you're like working through this kind of emotional healing. So it's kind of a specific reading. Yeah, really thinking about what was. You've got, you've got 4 of Cups twice. You've got like support coming in. You've got options coming in here. You've got wish fulfillment here. You just got to make the decision to kind of snap out of it. What's at the bottom? Okay, we've got the Empress, which creates an environment that can be very inspiring, very welcoming. The Empress isn't just about abundance. It's a very fertile energy to birth something new. And these 2 upright cups are new options, opportunities. 5 energy is very difficult. It can be conflict. It can be this in reference to this emotional healing. So I like that the Empress is the overall energy in the background this week, trying to create an environment, getting your wish, helping you work through this healing. Your heart is ready to heal from past experiences. So you're at the point where it needs to take place. Your cards are all indicating that. You want to feel like your old self again. All right, final message here from the universe. It's coming through for Taurus. In your journey, there will be times when you feel lost, confused, lonely, and angry. These are times of transition. You won't feel those emotions forever. It's talking about your emotional healing. Lost, confused, lonely, angry. So you won't feel those emotions forever. You are transitioning to a better, stronger version of yourself. Shed away those unneeded layers and keep growing. Well, there's your final message in regards to what you're working through. It's a transitional week for you. I feel that by the time 2026 hits, this is just the start of really making that effort. I think the holiday season is going to be very helpful to the Taurus individuals that resonate with, your heart is ready to heal from a past experience. And it could have been a very recent past experience. So Taurus, that's the messages from the cards for the week. Thank you so much for joining me and sending you love and abundance, and make it a great week.